guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing like a beginner's K-beauty tutorial. So in the past I came across a few comments of you guys mentioning how you were finding certain things in the tutorial a little difficult. So I thought I'll do like a very beginner friendly. Also today's video might be a little long because I'll try to go into like detail and try to explain why we do certain things and how we do them. Also I never cut my bangs in summers, but this was like a very impulse move and you can see we're gonna ignore that, okay? So first things first, before you go into your makeup, you need to prepare your skin really well. It's just that when you prep your skin pretty well, your skin, when you put on makeup, it's not gonna look like makeup, right? It's not gonna kick up, it's not gonna look dry or crusty or whatever. So you want to prep your skin really well, and I'm not gonna be like, okay, I use this for my base and whatnot, because I feel like skincare is pretty personal. So use whatever you like, whatever moisturizer that suits your face. Don't forget your SPF, because A, it's very important, and B, it gives you like really nice glowy finish. Now once you're done with your skincare, you can go ahead and start with priming your face. So I'm gonna be using 2 primers. You don't have to use 2 primers. I just use 2 primers because I feel like I need them. Please use primers that you think do the best for you. And if you're moisturized really well, you don't even need to use a primer. The first primer that I'm gonna be using is the Sugar Aquaholic stick. It's a hydrating stick and I'm just going to run it over like my T-zone. Now this primer, I don't think everyone will like it because it has this cooling, like a mint sensation to it. So if you're not a fan of mint or feeling coolness on your skin, you're not gonna like this one. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna go into my pore filling primer, and for that I'm gonna be using the Nykaa Prep Me Up primer. This primer I can suggest you beginners because it's under 500 rupees and it's actually pretty nice. It's a simple silicone based primer. Now if you have allergies to silicone or whatever, you can skip it obviously, and it helps in smoothing out your pores and like bumpy areas. So this is pretty good for all the beginners out there. I'm gonna go over my nose and just here on my cheeks just to cover up the little potholes that I have. So now that you're done with priming up your face and prepping up your face for foundation, you're gonna go into foundation. For that I'm gonna be using the Innisfree My 2 Will Cushion. Now you don't have to necessarily use a cushion foundation to get a K-beauty look. I'm just using a cushion foundation because ever since I got it, I don't think I can ever go back to a normal foundation because it's just so convenient to whatever foundation you have laying around, you can use that. And just make sure that you use a very light layer. If you have acne scars or whatever like me, don't worry about them. Just concentrate on making your skin look like skin, because you can spot correct with your concealers as well, so don't worry about that. I'm not gonna go into my forehead because like there's a whole curtain on my forehead. So I mean, see, there's the thing. If you have a little bit of under eye situation like me, you might want to use a concealer which is like really close to your skin tone, if you don't want to color correct, that is, and then go in with your highlighting concealer if you want to. Sometimes I don't go in with my highlighting concealer, so I'm just gonna go into a concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in the shade Medium Deep Tan. This fits me really well. So I'm just going to go over my dark circles, and I'm also going to apply a little bit here because it's dark there and also light reflects here. And then I'm going to go over and spot conceal wherever I need to. So I'm gonna let the concealer be, and I'm gonna blend it out once it's a little more darkier, because when it's a little more darkier, you get a lot of coverage out of it. And I'm gonna use a sponge to blend it all out. When you're going over your spots, don't completely try to blend it out, just like leave a little bit, like light leave. Use a very light hand when you start blending over there. So now that we're done with blending out the concealer and everything, I'm going to slightly powder my under eye You can completely skip that, but I'm gonna just slightly powder it. So if you're going out, I would suggest you to do your under eyes as well, because under eyes tend to crease because you naturally have lines there. I'm not gonna do my entire under eye, I'm just going to do like this area. Okay, so the next step is shading, and up until a few years ago they did not really shade because they wanted to look as pale as they could. So I'm going to be using a bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm going to take like a bigger brush like this, like a flat, and I'm going to go around my jaw. And I tend to skip out on bronzing my cheekbones because I like to look a little more like fuller here. And I'm also going to do my nose, and I'm not gonna do it the K-beauty way where they just like bring it from here to all the way down, because it just doesn't suit my nose. So what I do is I just go here and I go the same way on the other side, and I go underneath and I go like over here. I think figuring out your nose contour is like a journey, and I don't know if I'm still there yet, but this is what I like right now. If you want to do the K-beauty way, you just like bring it closer from your eyebrow, from your eye socket and your eyebrow, and you just like bring it downwards like that. You want to blend it into your eyebrow and eye socket. It looks very like strange on me, so I don't do it, but I did it for you guys. That concludes our base. I hope that was like understandable.